Viewers, are you paying your taxes for good governance and services? Or are you doing so to further some political party's agenda? We're asking you this because the Karnataka government is today facing flack over the poor quality of roads in what's known as India's IT capital, Bengaluru. It's an undeniable reality that Bengaluru is one of India's economic powerhouses and a mega city that attracts people from not just all over the country, but all over the world. But today, we have a situation where all those who come to Bengaluru to chase their dreams are only left remembering their bumpy rides on the roads. Just look at the amounts that have been spent on fixing potholes in Bengaluru so far. This is the amount that's been spent in 2019. It was 4,297 crores in 2020, 1,547 crores in 2021, 1,227 crores. Now, this amounts to a total of 7,000 crore rupees over the course of 3 years alone to fix the potholes across the city. And hence, potholes have become a commonplace menace in the city. The recent CAG report on the expenditure of the Karnataka government also brings me back to the question I began with. Is your taxpayer money being used for you or to push a political party's agenda? Have a look at what the CAG report really says. They say there's been a 12.54% increase in expenditure growth. There's also been a rupees 9,271 crore revenue deficit that has been seen. There's also an 18,889 crore increase in the fiscal deficit. 37,000 crore rupees was the increase in market borrowing and 5,229 crore rupees reduction in infrastructure spending. This is all cited in the 2025 CAG report. And while questions are being raised on the priorities of the government, the same state government has extended a favor to Kerala and to the very same district whose MP is Priyanka Gandhi. Here's what I'm talking about. How much is the amount? We're talking about 10 crore. This is, of course, being given for aid as far as Wayanad landslides is concerned. Rehabilitation of families is the purpose. It's from the state disaster relief fund, but the state BJP is questioning what they are calling misplaced priorities. The Congress asks, why is the BJP opposing relief aid to Wayanad victims?
Whereas government is busy in giving funds to Kerala, taxpayers' money has been misutilized. Whether given 10 crores to Wayanad, 10 crores to their Samavesha.
It is on humanitarian gesture that Karnataka government stands with the victims of the landslide in Wayanad. When Mr. Narendra Modi sent aid to different countries when they were in distress, did we question it? Was it not the responsibility of the nation to stand with another nation?
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
All right, joining us now is Dr. Sudha R. Halkai, BJP spokesperson. With us is Ashwini Kumar Mishra, Congress leader. Let me start with Ashwini first. You are being accused of misplaced priorities. Where is all the money for the potholes? Look at the kind of situation that Bengalurans are having to face on the streets with the potholes nowhere close to being fixed. Ashwini, what's the matter?
Madhav, I have been in Bangalore. I stayed in Bangalore from 2005 to 2011. I have seen how Bangalore used to be, and recently I visited Bangalore. I can very well tell you that the condition of Bangalore has improved tremendously. However, Bangalore has a problem in terms of not having enough space to build the road, build the infrastructure. So you have to build flyover on top of flyover because you cannot expand the road on the horizontal lane. So that's the problem Bangalore always has been facing. However, the infrastructure of Bangalore has been improved tremendously, and these potholes are not digged overnight. They have been there. The potholes problem has been there in the Bangalore across small places, across pretty much insides of the Bangalore. But if you look at the Bangalore in general, Bangalore has improved a lot, and I can say that because
let's assume that they were there from BJP's time. What have you done in the last 2.5 years to fix it? Tell us.
We have you go and see the infrastructure of Bangalore, Madhav. You compare it from last 2.5 years versus what is there right now.
What have you done?
We have built a lot of flyovers. We have built a lot of infrastructure, and we have built.
Which flyovers? Give us the names.
Sorry.
Give us the names. Give us the specifics.
No, I will not have those details. I can give you those details in some time, Madhav.
So where have these 5,000 crores gone?
I have visited Bangalore personally last month. And I can very well tell. I have been in Bangalore multiple places. I have been in Kormangla. I have been in I've seen MG Road, I have seen Indra Nagar.
Sudha
So I can tell you very much.
Sir, see, this is the problem. Now you're speaking without any facts. People of Bengaluru are upset. They are saying the infrastructure is not kept pace with the city's growth. And admittedly, it may have been an issue from before your term. But what you've done to fix, certainly people are still questioning. Let me get, these are the pictures. This is today's pictures of potholes in Bengaluru. This is what citizens of the city are having to go through. Ashwini Mishra, and you are saying this is improved infrastructure. This is really, you know, we should all, as Indians, be ashamed that this is supposed to be the IT capital of the city. Let me bring in Sudha Halkai. Sudha Halkai, please respond to Ashwini Mishra. He says that situation has improved in 2 years, that some of these are from before, and that a lot has been done. The situation has improved a lot. Please respond.
As you had mentioned before regarding the CAG report, it itself has shown that there is no development, and the Karnataka government has borrowed thousands of crores for the guarantees, and there is no single development, and there is deficient of 5,225 crores for the capital investment. And let me tell our Congress spokesperson that forget about the BJP or forget about the poor people of Bengaluru. I call them poor because they have voted with a thumbing majority to the Congress government, and they've got nothing except for the sleepless nights. And the MLAs of the Congress itself, they are complaining that no funds are given for the development, nor for the construction of the roads or anything for the welfare of the people. And I don't know how Congress is taking the credit that Bangalore is developed and they've come up with a lot of infrastructure when all the FDI funds have been taken back from all the foreign investment companies, and absolutely the state is in debt today. And on top of that, these people wants to give the funds to the neighboring state where actually one of the dynasty family woman, Priyanka Gandhi, is supposed to be the MP of Wayanad. There is no funds for the potholes. There is no funds for the contractors, no funds for the transport people, no funds for the laborer construction children. The scholarship, Madhav, I'll tell you, out of 100 rupees, 90%, out of 100%, 90% is deducted. Only 10% is given because there is no funds in the state. Right. The ST/SC scholarship is not given because there are no funds. The compensation which was supposed to be given for the pregnant women deaths, it is not given over there. The farmers are suffering today with the increase in the number of suicide cases. Okay. No funds absolutely for anything, and they want to give.
From the KSRTC to these various to the PF, various such aspects that have been questioned. And Ashwini Kumar Mishra, one second, Ashwini Kumar Mishra, I'm just reading out from the CAG report one sentence. The guarantee schemes also reduce the capital expenditure towards infrastructure by around 5,229 crores when compared to the previous year. This has an impact on the increase in incomplete projects by 68% when compared to the previous year. This compression in gross capital formation may prove to be detrimental to future growth prospects. It's not just hitting now, it's hitting the future of the state and the city.
Madhav, these numbers, I don't know how they are creating those reports, but when BJP spokesperson was talking about
the CAG also now after the EC
was talking about the problem, it was sounding like she's talking about the Modi government who promised 2 crores jobs, who promised so much development for farmers, MSP laws and all those laws. It sounded like she's talking about Modi ji. However, you asked me what is the can you name a development? So Madhav, let me ask you, our dear Prime Minister Modi ji was there in Bangalore recently. Do you remember why he was in Bangalore? Because he was inaugurating a metro line which is built by us. So don't ask that we are not doing development. We are doing development. People are happy. There are some problems which will eventually resolve.
Let's go one by one. Ashwini Mishra, the point is this. The guarantees have cost a lot of money. The guarantees are probably costing future development of the state. The point is that all of this is recorded by the CNAG, and there's a clear pattern here. It's not 1 or 2 instances, but multiple instances. Your own advisors to the Chief Minister have pointed out. Your several other leaders, including your MLAs, have come out and pointed this in the past.
Madhav, there can be problems, there can be issues in everywhere, but if you compare relatively, if you compare apple to apple, Bangalore is prospering and Karnataka, in fact, entire Karnataka is prospering, and we are on the right path. I can give you a lot of infrastructure names.
Bengaluru is prospering.
Give those projects names to you.
Bangalore is prospering. Please respond, Sudha Halkai.
Absolutely no, Madhav. The crime rate is increased 60% against the women. The law and order has completely collapsed. The potholes are not filled. All the FDI investments are taken back. I'll tell you the Kantraj Commission report, 165 crores was invested in that, Madhav, and it is just torn and thrown in the dustbin only because Rahul Gandhi has told. This is again appeasement politics to this dynasty family. These people, the Congress, have the culture of appeasement politics to two things. One is one particular community.
So when Modi ji sent humanitarian aid to Turkey, whom were you appeasing?
No, let's come to the real citizens. Forget politics for 1 minute. Forget one second. People are fed up of this BJP Congress whataboutery. Ashwini Mishra, listen to me. I'm reading out. No, 1 second. Listen to me. You doubt the CAG, EC, whatever. That's your problem. Now listen to what the citizens of Bengaluru are facing. The Karnataka State Contractors Association has stirred the debate over corruption in government projects. They have come out to raise questions about over 40% taken from the time a project are being cleared. This is the Contractors Association. What is happening as far as the Hotel Association is concerned? Businesses including hotels, bakeries, sweet shops have said that due to the fact that roadworks are not being completed in time, they have a 50% drop in revenue. And some of them are even saying that there should be now 50% concession in property tax, garbage tax, electricity fixed charges and excise fees if these delays continue. They answer the people of Bengaluru. Forget BJP. Forget CNAG. What is the answer you have to all these people of Bengaluru?
Government will answer.
Once again, Sudha, question for Mr. Mishra, please. Sudha, 1 minute. Respond, Ashwini.
That's what I'm saying. Government will take the appropriate responses to the bodies who are raising these issues. These are not issues which should be debated, because these are all administrative issues of a government, and government is taking apt actions to resolve those issues.
Well, unfortunately, after so much debate, also there's no resolution, Ashwini. That's the problem.
Things you are doing, Madhav, understand. You can ask questions on anything, but government has a responsibility, government has a job to do, and they are doing their job fabulously. These people will get their answers, whatever the questions they are raising. It's not that
how will they get the answers? How will they get the answers? Many questions that still remain.
Is the government existing in Karnataka?
All right. Dr. Sudha Halkai, Ashwini Mishra, we'll have to leave it there. Certainly a lot of food for thought and a lot that the government certainly needs to do to get its act together as far as Karnataka is concerned. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. There's breaking news coming in. UP Congress Chief Ajay Rai has written to Union Home Minister Amit Shah expressing concern over Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi's security during the ongoing Voter Adhikar Yatra. The Congress has requested Home Minister's intervention and appeals to him to step up Rahul Gandhi's security. Let's go across to Adib for more on this. Adib, very significant that now the State Congress Chief is appealing to the Union Home Minister to step up LOP Rahul Gandhi's security. Take us through the specifics of what he's saying.
We'll definitely see. Ajay Rai has written a very long letter to Union Home Minister Amit Shah, in which he has said that Rahul Gandhi, being the LOP of Lok Sabha, he's taking out several campaigns, especially the campaign against the vote theft, the alleged vote theft of the Congress party, and since the recent attack of the Delhi Chief Minister, his security should be stepped. He has written in his letter that the appropriate arrangement should be done for his security, and a proper arrangements should be made given to Rahul Gandhi, and this should be done immediately and as soon as possible. This security should be provided to Rahul Gandhi. In fact, the Congress leaders has also went on to say that SPG security should be given to Rahul Gandhi, as he's carrying out multiple campaigns and drives in Bihar and across the nation. So SPG should be given to Rahul Gandhi, as he's the LOP, and his family has suffered. Attacks over the past year. So his security should be stepped up. And this is the letter written by Ajay Rai, who's the state
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Adib, with that bit of information. We'll have to see, of course, how the Union Home Ministry reacts to that letter that has been written to them. All right, the Election Commission has filed a compliance affidavit regarding uploading of 65 lakh omitted voters with reasoning just a day before the crucial Supreme Court hearing. In their affidavit, Election Commission says booth-wise list of about 65 lakh persons omitted published on the website as per SC's August 14th order, and the details are published on the website of all 38 DEOs or the district election officers in Bihar. The reason for non-inclusion in draft electoral roll is also published. The reasons are death, shifting of ordinary residence, or duplicate entries. Information of uploading has been widely published through newspapers, both in vernacular and English language, and on social media platforms, as well as public notices expressly mentioning that aggrieved persons may submit their claims along with a copy of their Aadhaar card. And with that, it's a wrap on this bulletin. Do join us again tomorrow night for the Newshour Agenda.